There is a new book released recently, Regime Change, by Jonathan Swan and Maggie Haberman. Jonathan and Maggie are two of the best known American political reporters covering Donald Trump and the White House. Jonathan is a White House correspondent for the New York Times. He has reported on Trump since 2015, covering his campaigns and presidency. He became especially well known for his tough 2020 interview with Trump, which won an Emmy Award. Maggie is an American journalist, also at the New York Times, known for her deep reporting on Trump, New York politics, and the White House. She was part of the Times Washington Post team that won the 2018 Pulitzer Prize for national reporting for coverage of the Trump administration. In simple terms, Haberman is known for deep Trump world sourcing, while Swan is known for sharp political reporting and direct interviews. That is why their book, Regime Change, matters. It comes from two reporters who have spent years closely covering Trump, his advisors, and the internal culture around him. This book looks at the Donald Trump second presidency and argues that this time the White House is operating with far fewer limits than before. The book says Trump returned not just with political experience but with a team built more around loyalty than restraints. The advisors, the generals, and the officials who once pushed back are mostly gone. In their place is a tighter circle that allows Trump to exercise power more directly and more aggressively and with much less internal resistance. The phrase "imperial presidency" means a presidency where power becomes highly centralized in one person. According to the book, Trump's second term shows exactly that. Major decisions are more secretive, institutions appear weaker, and the government tools, from law enforcement to foreign policy, are increasingly shaped around the president's personal agenda. The real story is not just about the Trump's personality, it is how the office itself is being stretched. That is why this book, Regime Change, matters. It is not simply a gossip book about the life inside the White House. It is a warning about what happens when checks and balances weaken, loyalty becomes the main currency, and presidential power grows faster than the institutional restraints. The big question about the book leaves us with is simple: how much power should one president really have? Thank you.